Okie dokie. All right, good morning. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome, everyone. Say hello. Tell me how you're doing, where you are. How is everything? How's life? Okay. Hi, Jacko. Hello again. And hello. Hello, Alicia. I'm good, Sarah. Thank you. Hello, Valentina. All right. So some of the same students from before. That's lovely. I was I was playing guitar. Nice. How cool. Is it a normal acoustic guitar or is it an electric guitar? All right. Very good. So lovely to see everyone. Okay. So we'll just wait a couple of minutes, see if anybody else is coming. Veronica from Rome. Very good. Caput. What a great surname. Veronica Caput. Okay, so hello everybody. My name is Rosa. I'm 28. I'm half Italian, half Scottish. So half of my family is in Italy and half of my family is in Scotland. Claudia, okay, good morning. Also from Roma, electric guitar, but it's not connected with the I have to tell, I can't remember. The amplifier, I think. Yeah, the amplifying system. Amplifier. 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 And all right, we've got Mattia from Pescara. Maria Pia. Ciao Pia. How are you? Okay, and Mattia. I've been to Edinburgh. All right, that's lovely place, definitely. All right, very good. Hello, everyone. So we have a focus on family and family ties. So what does it mean, family ties? What does it mean, family ties? What is ties? And do you have big families or small families? How many people in your family? Family ties? Actually, I don't know. Okay. All right, family ties. So ties are relationships, relatives, your relationships. So it means how do you connect in the family? So what makes you related to each other? Yes, exactly, Sarah. Connections in the family. The family members may. Okay, Jacko says my family is maybe me, my dad, and mom. Okay, very good. So let's have a look. Today we're going to practice family ties. So in this focus activity, we have describing family dynamics and answering questions about family. So this should be fun. And I know I certainly get confused sometimes, when you have to describe how people are related to each other and the family tree, explaining that. So we'll practice all of that today together. So let's have a look. Okay, who's that? So at home, while I read, try and answer the questions. If you answer, please put the number next to your answer so that I know which one of the questions you're answering, okay? So, Max is the brother of my mother. He's my ... Number 2, Jill is my husband's sister. She is my, sorry, ... Number 3, Brett is the son of my brother. He's my ... Carly is my daughter's daughter. She is my ... Henry is the son of my mother and her second husband. He's my... And Hannah is the daughter of my father's new wife. She's my... Poof, okay. So, whoa, okay, we've got some answers. So Max is the brother of my mother. He's my uncle. Good. 2, Jill is my husband's sister. She's my... Ooh, nice, Jacko. Okay. Jill's my husband's sister. Husband's sister. Careful, Mattia. Your auntie is your mom or your dad's sister? Yes. Okay, P is flying ahead. All right, so for number 2, we have sister-in-law, which is correct. So number 2, sister-in-law. Number 3, Brett is the son of my brother. So he's my... Number 3, nephew from Pia. And Jacko also says nephew. Okay, number 3, Veronica is also saying nephew. Very good, so that's correct. The son of my brother is my nephew. Great. What about Carly is my daughter's daughter? She's my... Yes, Valentina, very good. So your daughter's daughter is your... Daughter's daughter is your... Be careful, Jaco. Grand is correct, but so what does everybody think? Your daughter's daughter. Okay. Alessia, yes, granddaughter. Careful with the spelling. Yes, Alessia? Ooh. Okay, guys, so there seems to be a little bit of confusion between nephew, niece, granddaughter, and grandson. Now, nephew and niece are what we call nipoti, but they're only for your aunt and uncle, yeah? So aunt, uncle, nephew, niece. For the grandparents, nipoti is grandmother, grandfather, granddaughter, grandson. So they're all nipoti, but two different types. Two for the aunt and uncle, and two for the grandparents. Okay, Sarah, all right, great. So we've gotten to granddaughter, which was correct. And number 5, Henry is the son of my mother and her second husband. So he's your... Don't have an answer for number 5. All right, Veronica, yes, half-brother. There's also another way of calling your half-sibling. Is your half, okay? We could also call your step sister or your step brother. Or is it half brother and step sister? No. Yeah, step sister. Step sister and step brother. So these means it so yes, half brother or half sister, but then you also have step sister or step brother, which is, I just thought maybe is the child of your parents' partner that gets adopted into a family, let's say. Whereas half brother or half sister is by blood. That could be the difference. Henry is the son of my mother and her second husband. So yes, the half brother would be good. Then we have step brother and step sister, which is the child of the partner. So number 6, we have Hannah is the daughter of my father's new wife. There we go. I gave you the last answer then. Number 6. Hannah is the daughter of my father's new wife. She's my step sister. Okay, so things to remember. The difference between aunt, uncle, aunt female, uncle male. In-law means married into the family. So in part of the family by law, because they married into the family. Then you have half brothers, half sisters, stepbrother, stepsister. And then you have two kinds of nipoti. So uncle, aunt, nephew, and niece. Then you have grandparents with grandchildren. Granddaughter or grandson, depending on male or female. Okay, some phrasal verbs here. For family phrasal verbs, let me know which one does it belong to. Is it upbringing or inherit? We have the phrasal verbs to bring up, to take after, to raise, to run in the family, to look after something, or to get something from. So, do you think these phrasal verbs are talking about upbringing? What is upbringing? How you were raised. How you were raised. And inherit, which means more like genetically. What did you get from how you grew up, how you were raised, and what did you get because of genetics? So let me know what you think. I'll wait for your answers. So we have to bring up, take after, to raise, to be raised. Raise is like to grow. Where did you grow up? Where were you raised? All right, Jacko says bring up, upbringing, correct. Raise, upbringing, nice. Yes, Veronica, bring up, upbringing, good. Okay. Here we have to look after and take after. To get something from, inherit. Nice, Alicia, very good. So bring up, raise, bring up, take after. Run in the family. Careful, Jacko. If something runs in the family, it means it's something that comes back generation after generation, for example. Look after, inherit. Okay, some good examples coming up, guys. So, to bring up, upbringing. To take after, inherit. To raise or be raised is upbringing. To run in the family is something inherit. To look after upbringing, and to get something from someone is to inherit. Okay, so we have a practice activity on the next page so that we can understand the meaning of these a little bit better. Okay, so we have full house. Alice was raised in a small town outside of Chicago. Her mom raised her and her 4 siblings to be independent, caring, and helpful. When she was younger, she often looked after her younger siblings. For years, her mom has tried to raise them to be religious too, since she was brought up in a very religious household. As a teenager, Alice and her siblings have rebelled against the religious upbringing. So, to be raised means where did you grow up? Yes, where were you brought up? Yes, where were you raised? Where did you grow up? So where was Alice raised, guys? Can you tell me? Yes, Jacko. So something runs in the family. For example, you could say red hair runs in the family. So it's something that all the family has in common, or a big no. We have big nose, a Roman nose runs in the family, for example. So it's something that would always be there in all the families. So I hope that's a bit clearer. Okay, so good. Alice was raised in a small town outside of Chicago. Yes, perfect, Valentina. Who raised Alice? Yes, Maya Pia, very good. Who raised Alice? Who? And how was she brought up? Yes, guys, very good. Veronica Jacko, yes, by her mom. Alice was raised by her mom. Very good. Bye, Alicia. She was raised by her mom. All right, very good. And who did Alice look after when she was younger? All right, Alicia, well done. All right, very good, Jacko. She was brought up in a religious household. How was she brought up? In a religious household. Perfect. She looked after her younger sister. Very good. So it says here, when she was younger, she often looked after her younger siblings. So siblings is actually Both male and female, yes. So brothers and sisters, siblings. And sisters. All right, and who did Alice look after when she was younger? Okay, sorry. Last question. So, we have some questions about you. Where were you raised? Where were you raised? Let me know in the comments. Where were you raised? For example, I was raised in, and then we put the location. You could also say, I grew up in location. So let me know, where were you raised? And who raised you? I was raised by person. All right. I was raised in a little town near Rome. Very good. I was raised, but good, Alicia. Jaco says, I was raised between Milan and a small town outside Milan. Very good. Watch out for the spelling of between, Jaco. Huh? Ah, okay, Alicia, you'd put it in. Okay. And who raised you? How were you brought up? How were you brought up? So that means what sort of principles were you brought up on? Sort of what environment did they raise you in? Okay, Alexa says, I was raised by my parents, my mom and dad. Perfect. When I was younger, I was raised, Valentina says, when I was younger, I was raised in a small country outside Brescia, and later I grew up in Milan for a long time. Valentina, a country is a nation in English, yes? So I was raised in a small town or village, or you were raised in the countryside. So not a country though, because a country is Italy is a country, France is a country. Okay, Jacko, careful. You cannot say my mother grew me up. The word we're using is my mother raised me. So the person raises you. My mother raised me. I was raised by my mother, you could say. Valentina, good. Remember, I was raised by my dad, mom, and sister, my family. Veronica says, I was raised by my parents and grandparents. Perfect. Good. So, here, Valentina, I was brought up in a small town, okay? Talking about what we were saying earlier. Fantastic. Perfect, guys. Well done. Let's see what else. So, who looked after you? And did you look after your siblings? Who looked after you? You can say, my parents look after. My parents looked after me. Or we could also say took care. So, and my grandparents took care of me in the weekend, for example. So to take care of someone as well is similar to saying look after. So look after or take care. And did you have any siblings? Did you have to look after them? Oh, sorry, guys. So, who looked after you? Did you look after your siblings? So, be careful with the difference between look after and take after. Look after means to take care of someone. Take after is inheritance. So, how are you similar? Similarities. Take after. Similarities. Example. I take after my mom. We have the same eyes. Okay, guys, let me know your answers. So, who looked after you? Did you look after your siblings? Did you take care of anyone? So we have a similar text, but for someone called Mike. So all in the family. Mike takes after his father. They have the same brown hair and green eyes. Mike's siblings all get their blonde hair and blue eyes from his mom. All of Mike's family is very athletic. It must run in the family. His paternal grandmother says that it was inherited from her parents. They had both competed in the Olympics. So, other question, who does Mike take after? But who do Mike's siblings get their blonde hair from? So can you answer the question? Okay, Alicia. I'm the little one in the family, so I didn't look after my siblings, but they didn't take care of me because they live in London from when I was a child. Okay. So I didn't look after my siblings, but they didn't look after me or take care of me either because because they have lived in London since I was a child. Okay, so good, but a few things to change there, Alessia, but good job. Valentina says, my sister or grandmother or my mom looked after me, but only when I was a child. All right, very good. So here we have an answer from Jacko on these questions. So who does Mike take after? He takes after his dad. Yes, because they look similar. They have same brown hair, green eyes. Good. Oh, okay, no problem, Alicia. I understand. Autocorrect. Okay. And who do Mike's siblings get their blonde hair from? His mom, their mom. We're talking about siblings, so plural, but good. Yes, Maria Pia, Mike takes after his dad, who blonde hair from? They get it from their mom, Maria Pia, from their mom, from their mom. So, not by, guys, from. All right, well done. Okay, well done. So let's see the other questions. So, what trait runs in Mike's family? And according to Mike's grandmother, who do they inherit that trait from? So a trait is a characteristic. Oops, not a trait. Trait. So what is the characteristic that runs in the family? And where did they get it? Where does it come from? Yes, Jacko, very good. So Mike's family are athletic. Perfect. And Mike's siblings get their blonde hair from their father. Yes, Valentina, beautiful. Oops, sorry guys. Oh, okay. Joy. Why is it not working? 4. Okay. They are all athletic. Both means two people. So they're not talking just about two people, but all of the family. So they're all athletic. All right, very good. Mike's family is athletic. Yes, guys, well done. So, who do you take after? What do you get from your mom or from your dad? What traits run in your family? Oh, no. And what trait runs in your family? So, can you answer these questions with your own personal details? Who do you take after? So, for example, I look a lot like my mom, but I have my dad's eyes. So I take after my dad's eyes, but I look like my mom. And what do you get from your mom or from your dad? What trait runs in your family? We're all, my family is creative and quite sporty, athletic. I'm probably the least athletic. So let's see. Who do you take after? Sorry, Rosa. Oh, yeah, Yako. Yako. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, Yako. I did think about that earlier. I was wondering if I was saying it correctly. You did well to tell me though. Like eagle, nice. So, Valentina says they inherited from her. Oh, okay, so we're still talking about Alice here. They inherited from her parents according to be an athletic family. They had competed in the Olympics. They inherited from her parents according to be an athletic family. They had completed. Valentina, this sentence is a little bit all over the place. So, since it was inherited from her parents, they had both competed in the Olympics. Okay, so the family inherited or is athletic because the grandmother's parents had both competed in the Olympics. You just have to make sure you're using the subject of the sentence because here you're talking about everybody in one sentence, so it's a little bit confusing. Careful. All right, guys. So who do you take after? Where are your answers? I don't know. Who do you take after? Valentina, Jaco, Alessia, Maria Pia, Veronica. Who do you take after? Your mom or your dad? Who do you look like? What character traits do you take from your family? What traits run in your family? So, my family is creative, creative and athletic. For example, so let me know your answers, guys. Oh, they're flying in now. Okay, so I take after my dad, says Sarah. Very good. I'm a perfect mix, says Jaco. And I take after my dad. All right. Tell me in what, guys? What do you take? Because if you say I take after, okay, but maybe it's better to explain what your looks, your personality, and tell me what traits run in your family. Okay, let's try this gap fill, even if we don't have much time. Maria Pia says my family is crazy. All right, very good. So I'm an only child. I have bright red hair. It for generations. I was raised in South Carolina since far I was a baby. My dad's mom, my parental grandmother, me. By the time I was 3, my parents were divorced. Since for then, my mom, since for years, my mom, to find someone to marry. Recently, my dad, my stepmom, doesn't have any children, and they, adopting. Okay, so let's see if you guys can tell me if it is since or for. We have to choose between since, for, And we have to fill with what, look after, run in the family, remarry, negative, consider. Alicia says, I took after my grandmother that they have both green eyes. Mothers who both have green eyes, you can say, Alicia, who both have green eyes, and very different from my mom and dad. All right, very good. I get traits from my mom and dad about my look. All right, and we're getting some answers. Alicia says runs in the family. That is correct. So we're talking about present perfect, has run in the family for generations. I was raised in South California. Since or for, what is the difference? For a period of time, since a specific time, yeah? So since I was a baby, my dad's mom, my paternal grandmother, take care. Which one means take care? By the time I was 3, my parents were divorced. Yes, Maria Pia, very good. So, looked after. By the time I was 3, my parents were divorced. Since then, my mom, negative, hasn't remarried. So not since here, but for years, so for a long duration of time. I'm sorry guys, I'm going a bit ahead because I'm getting your answers a bit delayed. We only have 2 minutes left. All right, so for years, I wanted my mom to find someone to marry. Recently, my dad has remarried. Very good. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay. My stepmom doesn't have any children, and they, last one, have considered adopting. Okay, everyone, super good job on all of these expressions today. So we looked at to bring up means to take care of, to grow up somewhere. To take after means to inherit either personality or physical traits. To be raised means who takes care of you and how, what sort of principles did they give you. So if something runs in the family, it's inherited, and it's a trait that keeps coming into the generations. To look after someone means to take care of, and to get something from someone is also a little it's inheritance. So what similarities do you have to that person? And we've got all of Valentina's answers. All right, guys, well done. Thank you for joining me and for participating. I hope you have a good day and a good weekend. So take care, everyone, and thank you. You did a really good job. Thanks. Bye.